Good evening, you're now with me, Henry for TVS Nightline, and here are the headlines for tonight. Sarawak recorded a strong economic performance in 2024, ranking among Malaysia's top 5 states with 14.2 billion ringgit in revenue. Sarawak's flood situation improves with 12 PPS closed, but 63 remain opened. On global affairs, U.S. President imposes sweeping tariffs on Canada, Mexico and China, citing national security. Sarawak recorded a robust economic performance in 2024, ranking among the top 5 states in Malaysia for economic growth. Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Johari Tunoping said the state achieved a revenue of 14.2 billion ringgit.
In our export, Sarawak also within that block. Actually, we are number 4 in terms of export from Malaysia to our partners. In other words, Sarawak has achieved certain success in our economic performance 2024, and thank God kita punya pendapatan pun ada tambah sikit lah.
He made these remarks at the Chinese New Year celebration hosted by the United Chinese Association Cebu Division in Cebu. Abang Johari also revealed that Sarawak is in discussions to establish a medical faculty with Fudan University in China to integrate both Western and Eastern medical education, as China is recognized as a leader in traditional medicine. Additionally, he announced that he has been invited by the Yusof Ishak Institute in Singapore to deliver a public lecture on Sarawak's economy and renewable energy direction on February 10. The flood situation in Sarawak is gradually improving, with 12 temporary evacuation centre PPS closed as of last night. However, 63 PPS remain operational, sheltering 12,306 victims from 3,687 families across the state. Deputy Premier Dr. Amar Douglas UGGAH, who chairs the State Disaster Management Committee JPBN, assured the authorities remain on high alert for potential high tides following national safety protocols. Meanwhile, flood victims who have yet to evacuate must report to the resident office to ensure eligibility for the 1,000 ringgit aid. UGGAH further added that JPBN will continue to monitor the situation, ensuring resources, manpower and emergency support are ready should conditions worsen. The weather conditions in Sarawak, influenced by the northeast monsoon, are expected to gradually improve by March. Sarawak Meteorological Director Khairul Najib Ibrahim stated that current data indicates a steady recovery in weather patterns. He noted that the monsoon is now in its final phase before transitioning to the drier southwest monsoon. However, he advised Sarawak residents to remain cautious of potential heavy rains during this transition period.
Untuk musim timur laut pada kali ini, cuaca di Sarawak iaitu musim timur laut ini akan berakhir pada Mac nanti, dan buat masa ini kita dah dapat melihat, walaupun tidak begitu jelas, data-data menunjukkan bahawa keadaan beransur reda lah. Maksudnya kita akan kembali kepada keadaan yang normal yang biasa kita terima semasa musim timur laut.
Devastated and heartbroken, This is how 71-year-old Awao Enchol feels after losing both his home and boat, his primary source of income in the massive floods that hit Bintulu. What makes it even more tragic, his boat sank while he was rescuing flood victims in the Kemunting area. Recalling the heartbreaking moment, he shared that his boat was more than just transportation. It was his livelihood, a means to support his family, and a vessel that carried his grandchildren to school each morning.
Anak-anak yang sekolah tu semua, saya makan hantar dia punya anak itu pagi-pagi dia. Ingin tidak ada, tu kalau tidak ada, mana dapat itu hantar dia.
His daughter, Catherine Awao, 40, said the harrowing moment when Awao attempted to rescue flood victims went viral on social media recently, touching the hearts of many who praise his selfless bravery. However, the disaster struck without warning. The floodwaters rose rapidly, submerging homes, including Awao's, and sweeping away everything they owned.
Sebab air itu pun menaik dengan secara cepat. Kami orang pun penduduk area setinggan Bukit Orang, tepi sungai pun tidak menyangka untuk kejadian ini berlaku. Menyebabkan barang-barang kami orang semua musnah, rumah dah hanyut kena air yang besar. Kalau kami orang dah keluar dari dewan ini nanti minta pertolongan orang dekat mana orang akan simpan kami orang nanti sebab tiada tempat kediaman langsung. Ya, musnah semua sudah.
Meanwhile, Rosna Disek, 70, a part-time shrimp pacemaker, also shared her emotional experience. Initially reluctant to evacuate, she was eventually persuaded by a phone call from her child in Kuching, urging her to seek safety at a temporary shelter. Carrying only a few pieces of clothing in a plastic bag, she accepted her fate.
Tapi syukur Alhamdulillah, asal ada apa-apa kan, kami beranak 3 orang dapat keluar selamat. Walaupun rumah kita si bagus kan, sekurang-kurangnya kita ada rumah. Mudah-mudahan ya, rezeki Allah lagi kelak bagi ya.
Awao, Catherine and Rosna are among the many flood victims taking shelter at the Dewan Suara Bintulu Relief Center since Tuesday. Flood conditions in Bintulu have improved since Saturday, with only 9 relief centers still open as of Sunday. Hello there and welcome back. The Malaysian Border Control and Protection Agency, AKPS, reflects the government's strong commitment to enhancing border security and efficiency. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Fadilah Yusof emphasised the crucial role of artificial intelligence AI in border security strategies, highlighting the government's willingness to invest in research and development for advanced systems and methods to strengthen national border management.
Penggunaan teknologi AI dalam kawalan pintu masuk dan sempadan melalui sistem dan aplikasi yang terkini secara optimum akan membantu pegawai-pegawai di pintu masuk memantau, menilai, merancang dan menguatkuasakan tindak balas terhadap sebarang bentuk ancaman dan cabaran yang dihadapi.
Fadilah made this statement during the launch of AKPS at Kuala Lumpur International Airport on Sunday. He added, this proactive approach would enable agencies like AKPS to intercept potential threats before they occur, thereby enhancing overall security at national borders and entry points. Meanwhile, Fadila emphasized that this initiative is crucial, especially as Malaysia assumes the ASEAN 2025 chairmanship, reaffirming the nation's commitment to regional cooperation and integration.
Dengan meningkatkan keupayaan kawalan sempadan, kita bukan saja menjaga kedaulatan, malah memudahkan pergerakan supaya lebih lancar merentasi sempadan melalui rantau ASEAN. Ini penting kerana kita berusaha ke arah Asia Tenggara yang lebih tergabung, terhubung dan makmur.
He also highlighted that efficient border management requires collaboration with academic institutions, private sector partners, and the adoption of best practices from other nations. U.S. President Donald Trump announced sweeping tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China, citing illegal immigration and drug trafficking as national security threats. Starting Tuesday, Canadian and Mexican exports to the U.S. will face a 25% tariff, while Canadian energy exports will see a 10% levy. Meanwhile, Chinese goods already subject to duties will be hit with an additional 10% tariffs. Trump also suspended exemptions for low-value imports from all three nations. The White House justified the move under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, arguing that illegal migration and the influx of fentanyl pose an extraordinary threat. Following the announcement, China's Commerce Ministry vowed countermeasures and plans to file a WTO complaint. Mexican president announced retaliatory tariffs, activating a Plan B to safeguard Mexico's economy. Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced that Canada will impose retaliatory tariffs in response to the new U.S. trade measures. These countermeasures will target a wide range of American goods, aiming to pressure the U.S. administration to reconsider its stance. See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media platforms. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Handy Gui. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.